Welcome back to PHcreativeway podcast, and episode number 5 will be all about telling a vision. When I continued to read Elon Musk's biography, I happened upon the section which talks a lot about his strategies in building his 2 major companies, Tesla Motors and SpaceX. I immediately noticed something that, of course, probably all of you already know, and that is that there's 2 separate paths that every businessman or entrepreneur can take when deciding how they're going to build a business. Number 1 is they can decide to be the sole founder, CEO, chairman, and all of that of their own company, which means they will be the one who will be pouring all of their own capital into the business. Or B, they can partner with other people and get extra funding that, of course, brings leverage to the table and allows an enterprise to be able to be launched a lot faster and sooner. For a business to be scaled, it usually does take leverage, especially if you really want to build an extremely successful and big company. It is actually the lack of leverage or just the lack of ability in using leverage that usually stops smaller businesses from launching themselves and scaling themselves to achieve the kind of greatness that they could potentially reach. There are different types of leverage. First, we have financial leverage. It's by far the most known. Then we have systems and technology leverage. We have time leverage. We have communications and marketing leverage. Then we have network and relationship leverage. And last but not least, we have experience and knowledge leverage. Each and every single one of us can really assist us in reaching greater heights in our businesses. Mastering all 6 of them should probably be on the schedule for every entrepreneur. But in order to really be able to access and apply leverage, one first needs to actually, a lot of times, share their vision with others. Craig here likes to say that provision pursues vision. Literally, the word provision means for vision, right? It is designed to come to those who have a vision. But a lot of times it does take us actually expressing that vision to people who can then bring around us a group of individuals or the technology or the finances that we need for it to be able to be launched and properly used and properly put into place. We as writers can use leverage too. Actually, we can use all 6 of them. We can be financed to publish a book through, let's say, a traditional publishing company by getting contracts with them. We can get grants by all these different funds that fund our endeavors. To get more freedom when it comes to time, we can invite others to join us in our writing assignments and projects. And we can, let's say, if we're writing a non-fiction book, we can actually ask experts in those fields to potentially be willing to include some of their writing in our books to, collaborate with us. Technology is on the rise, right? We have AI, and even previously, we've already had other apps and programs that help us with writing books. They can come extremely handy, especially in the beginning processes of trying to get an idea for writing a book. And they can help a lot with formatting, editing, and just spell checking. We can use different people, companies, marketers, affiliate marketers to market our books. We can even leverage other people's already growing communities by collaborating with them, and in so we don't need to grow our own community, our own social presence. It can help a lot when you are a new author by communicating with other authors and publishers and building relationships with them. We can set ourselves up for opportunities, open doors, sponsorships, collaborations. And last but not least is, of course, the experience and knowledge leverage. The more expertise you know, the more skills you have, the more likely it is that you will be attractive to people for them to decide to collaborate with you or to employ you, to use your services that you are offering. It will open bigger and better doors. So to conclude, leverage is important for every business, but it is also important for every author and every writer out there. We need leverage in order to be able to sell books, in order to be able to really put ourselves out there. We will need to learn about leverage and how to use it properly so that it can put us on the map, so that people can find us, so that people can find our books and, buy it. For more, come and check out my PHcreativeway blog. Until next time, shalom.